Hi, I'm so glad you're here. I'm Rietta, and today we will continue with the Zodiac Shell Challenge. The Geminis will get a representation in a tiny build shaped like their zodiac sign. We are still on a lot in Hanford on Bagley, where the first 4 zodiac signs share space. This will be the layout of the house, and if you are new on this channel, you may not know how I work on these zodiac houses, so let me explain the rules. First, the shell must remain intact. No removing walls, nor adding any exterior ones. Second, let it look as normal as possible. Third, follow the characteristics of the zodiac. So first we need to roof this odd shape. I'm gonna make a room up here. Make the floor 1 click higher to do a platform and remove the walls. I made sure to cut out the inside space so we can have a glass roof over it. All of these houses have an outside area too, and we have free room on the right, so I'm thinking about creating a symbol out of a short fence instead of a roof. I simply follow where the space guides me. Let's separate the patio too, and if you have a special shape like this, it's easier to draw a room for that and remove the walls. We need some kind of a trim along with the platform siding and to make sure to cover all the pieces under the fence. The light color wood and beige colors on the outside fit this zodiac in my opinion. The air signs should be light and bright. I pay attention to diversity in this series by giving each zodiac a different type of door and set of windows, at least for the ones that share a lot. It's not always easy to match the vibe of a zodiac, so I present you the knowledge I based my decisions on. The symbol of the Geminis are twins. Their element is air, best color to describe them is yellow, and they seek variety, communication, and fun. They are great with words, so I gave them writing as a hobby. We have these thin rooms on the inside, and I'm not allowed to delete walls, so the best I can do to open up the living space is to add spandrels. This wood color is close to yellow. The walls should stay white for now. I feel like the kitchen is not that important to a Gemini, compared to a Taurus for example, but since they like to try something new all the time, they would enjoy food. So their kitchen will be somewhat modern, and I will sneak in some yellow. We always debate here how should this person look like, what their traits should be, etc. because eventually I will create each zodiac as person living in these houses too. Feel free to leave a comment about it. I chose a bigger dining table because Geminis love company, mainly having friends over, and I'll squeeze in some bigger TV for their fun level going up higher. Remember? They are characterized by having fun. A gaming console is a must in my opinion. Some seating with yellow. And I was looking for more ways to have fun, like different games, things you can do with other people, playing cards. I think Geminis would like that. Adding more yellow on this side to balance it out. As you could see on the layout, this house has 2 bathrooms, so I will show you one of them and build the other off camera. It's the first 2-bathroom house in my Zodiac series, and I will explain in a second why I decided to do that. This long narrow room will be the main bedroom, and since Gemini is a dual zodiac, I believe that their social and chatty personality coexists with the more reserved, introverted side of them. They need their personal space to work, rest, unwind. That's why they'll get an extra ensuite bathroom, also a private couch, TV station. If you don't like half-tile placement and the free one is messy, check out this hack. Press Fn with F5 and you can place objects on quarter tiles. I will show it to you with a grid. See? More precise placement. I want to have some kind of a home office in this corner with a computer, because we already established that they are good at writing. and some random things. Yeah, you heard it correctly. The variety typical for Geminis can be demonstrated via random, not related hobby items that they got interested in and then moved on to something else. I searched for different items, gadgets, tools, decorations. They could be interested in low-maintenance pets as fish, have abundant paintings lying around. I hope it won't come across as judging. I personally like Geminis. And before we move on to the unique room, if you like this video so far, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you! I called this the unique room because none of the other zodiacs in my series will have a guest room. This space will have two purposes though. The owner's friends can spend the night here if needed, if the gathering doesn't end in time, and it will also be a storage space. Imagine starting something new all the time just to get bored with it the next day or week or month. You have to put it somewhere. Geminis are not that organized, so some things are just left in the corner, some are in a box. You've got the idea. I'll leave out the details and show you some work on the patio because we definitely need an outdoor space that seems fun, inviting, so the Gemini living here could attract visitors, make new friends, have a chance to gossip more. The new grill definitely makes a good impression. We need some place to sit down and eat, and since I consider Geminis as jokesters, I'll give a microphone so they can do stand-up comedy. These chairs can be found in the debug menu because they are handcrafted. Before I show you the final result and the tour, I want to apologize for one thing. There are these paintings of zodiacs I use in these builds, but since I updated my game, anything I download from the gallery, which is painting from reference, it's totally black. So it will be in the house, maybe it will show up in your game correctly, I don't know. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. Let's use the main entrance. These are some traveling related photos, some clutter in the kitchen. And wow, this open space looks amazing. I'll just quickly run into the bathroom. I playtested the house, so here are the cards we played with a random sim. And we have some hobby supplies, crafts, games, video games, puzzle, magazine, anything I could find. These clouds represent the air element. And this is the painting I was talking about. It should look like this. We have our main bedroom with some clutter on the floor, because I believe Geminis are messy. The half bathroom for privacy. Some more boxes and records. I went as far as getting a fish in the fishbowl. I hope they are taking good care of it. The future cube is so meaningless that I had to give it to this zodiac. I feel like they would like silly things. We can go to the last room, which is the guest room / storage room. We have a space for two friends to stay, posters, abundant sport equipment. We can pretend that these skateboards are real and were once used, but now are just hanging there because this sim lost interest. Do you remember how the Aries sim was a bowler? Maybe they played together sometime. And our patio. The entertainment area, food area. The sim would like to attract children too with the slides. Oh, sorry, toddlers. And I can imagine them running around, throwing water balloons at their friends. There's a random sim next to our test sim Rietta. And you can download my creations from the gallery. ID is Rietta R. I had so much fun building this. If you enjoyed looking at it as well, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. In the upcoming video, I will try something you haven't seen on this channel yet. Thank you for hanging out with me today. Take care, and as always, be nice and kind to each other. Bye!